Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, I say it's alright.
Planet, skin, you guys are trying to keep the pathogens out. Plan B, secretion. You guys are gonna push out the pathogens when they get through. Plan C, the cilia. You are gonna trap and push out the pathogens.
This is the cilia. It's found in your nose and mouth. And these right here sweep up the pathogen-infected cell. Whoosh!
Plan D, the flushing effect. You are going to cleanse the system by flushing out the pathogens.
When doing experiments, always remember to wear protective eyewear and be careful just in case and have backup security. This is an example of the flushing effect.
Today's lesson is the second line of defense in the immune system, the inflammatory response. Amy, what is dilation?
Well, it's something your eyes do.
Well, actually, dilation is histamine that causes capillaries to expand.
Hi, I'm a capillary. This here represents histamine, which causes me to expand.
Inflammatory response is phagocytes. Amy, what is phagocytes? Amy, quit.
Oh, sorry. What was the question?
What are phagocytes? Amy, be serious now.
I don't know.
Amy, phagocytes are white blood cells that engulf and digest the pathogens and dead cells.
Oh, now I get it.
This represents pathogens and dead cells. I am a phagocyte, and I am going to eat the pathogens and dead cells.
Final step in the inflammatory response is swelling. Amy, do you know this one?
I know it. I know this one. Swelling happens like when you get cut and all of a sudden it's kind of poof. Right?
Good, Amy. But swelling is actually plasma that leaks into surrounding tissue, creating redness, pain, and warmth.
Normal skin, with no redness, no swelling, and no pain. Histamine leaks into the capillaries. It causes redness, swelling, and warmth, and sometimes pain, like these.
On the topic of second line of defense, we have fever. Amy, do you know what fever is?
Actually, I do. That's when you have that really, really high temperature and you stay in bed and your mom gives you those pills to keep it down.
Amy, your mother should never really give you pills to get rid of a fever because a fever speeds up your immune system, slowing down the replication rate of pathogens.
When having a fever, the fever speeds up the immune system, which is represented by the raisins, and slows down pathogen replication, represented by the peanuts.
And lastly, of second line of defense, we have interferon proteins. Amy, do you know what interferon proteins are?
No.
Amy, interferon proteins are proteins that are found in viral infected cells that slow down the pathogen replication.
This is a viral infected cell. This is its replicant. This is a viral infected cell with interferon proteins. This is its replicant.
Cell-mediated immunity is when white blood cells respond to pathogens.
This includes helper T cells, which activate the B and killer T cells.
I'm a helper T cell, and I'm going to activate the B cells and the killer T cells.
Killer T cells. They destroy infected cells with pathogen and transfer proteins to pathogen-infected cells.
That's the killer
killer T cell.
Hey.
This is the pathogen. This is the cell. This is the pathogen-infected cell.
This right here is a pathogen-infected cell that was crushed by the killer T cell.
Memory T cells make and store through exposure to different pathogens.
Hi. These are memory T cells, and when exposed to a pathogen, they are made and then stored in the body.
Want a golf ball?
Yeah.
And suppressor T cells. They reduce immune response. Humoral immunity is when antibodies bind to antigens on pathogens, which label them for destruction.
This includes antibodies, which surrounds and inactivates the pathogen so it cannot enter the cell.
Punk rock pathogen, which is a disease-causing agent. On the outside of the pathogen are antigens. These antigens love their punk rock music. And of course, your body loves country music. So it does not like this, and it goes and
The
attacks
antibodies. They surround the antigens, inactivating the pathogen so it cannot enter any more cells.
Always rained around you. Tried to go inside and it would rain there too, and it came pouring through the